Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be. It is I, your host. I am here with my Britney Spears microphone. And Britney, well, I got Teresa. She's better than Britney. At least she's not crazy. Let me get some of these people in. All my other peoples here. Dory, Matt, Steve, and Debbie.
So
They'll all come in one by one. Matt,
Oh, baby, baby. Ooh,
that's like,
I
let me
did
in.
it
Let me
again.
in. Ow. Wow.
Sounds like I came in the middle of something.
Yeah, well, I was letting everybody in, and then Matt's sending me messages. Let me in. Like,
You'd gone live on Facebook before you let me in.
yeah,
I was also sitting there and saying, let me in.
I'm sorry. I went live on Facebook before I let you in, guys. Jeez.
Yeah, I think that's
It should be.
Forgive me.
So fired.
Then I don't have to worry about you guys dropping like F-bombs and stuff like in the first 2 seconds.
See, there's
Although,
nothing dramatic changed
I've
with
got-
this program.
I've got that all under control now because now I just put the disclaimer right in the actual live setup. Let's see. Okay, Dory's here, Debbie's here, Teresa's here, Steve's here. Kim from the other half of the Floto Empire is here. Matt
Hi,
Russell,
Kim.
Hannah, lurking ever so delicately in the background with her cute little Hannah picture for all of us to see. Good evening, guys. Good morning to Matt.
He only comes live if she gets paid.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
And Matt is again walking somewhere or doing something.
yeah, he's always traveling somewhere. He's doing.
I mean, it is daytime, but I always feel like we're a little of an afterthought.
Yeah. Well, or he just wants to take us along. He like.
I always feel like
I'm
we're in Australia.
getting my laptop, my iPad, so I can go in my garage.
Oh, he's going to his garage.
Okay.
Garage.
Like the hair, Dory.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
Dory,
you.
your hair
Actually-
is very wow.
It's big, right?
It's very
I
big.
like it.
That's how I feel with my curly hair.
I can relate. I started working out at 4:30 in the afternoon, and so I shower at 5:15 and then eat dinner. So this is a totally crazy schedule, but that's why I just showered and you see the big hair.
Well,
Yeah,
I like
I figured you were inspired by TMI last week.
And I'm always inspired by Teresa Harding.
Well, I'm just glad you took a shower before you got online with us. Thank
Yeah,
you for
because
that.
Lord
Yeah.
knows we smell you from here.
Yeah,
All the way in Seattle, I bet, at the top
Oh,
of the
it's not-
Space
yeah.
Needle.
At the top of the space needle.
Well, then
Yeah,
maybe I
that's
should
what it
run
is.
up and take a shower. I don't know.
You know what, Debbie?
Just
Debbie,
please
you
don't
do-
bring us with you. Just don't
You
bring us
do
with
you,
you.
Debbie. You know what, Debbie? If you want us to go with you while you take a shower, I mean that's fine.
Steve just
too.
said, don't bring you with him.
No, whatever.
me.
You know what? This is Tuesdays with Tony. We don't follow the same rules as all those other shows.
I'm actually probably going to bring you upstairs to the kitchen because I want to make banana muffins.
Wait, why are you
Ooh, that
making
sounds
banana
good.
muffins?
Because we have about 6 like disgusting looking bananas.
Oh,
So
well, that's a good thing.
And now she's tormenting us with good food that we can't
Good
eat.
food, banana
Yeah,
muffins.
yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna have to come to Float with like a suitcase full of all the things I've made during Tuesdays with Tony.
there you go.
Absolutely,
Well,
yes.
Let's
A
try to do
couple of
it.
challahs, some
Let's try to do it
muffins,
a
a
little
cake or
closer.
two.
Let's do it a little
Hey,
closer.
olive
We don't
French
want
toast
we don't
for
want the
dinner.
stuff you're currently making.
No. No, I have a new friend. So actually, it's quite good.
Okay, good. Well, for those of you out in Floatland, Pia, hello, Susie, hello, welcome
Hi,
to the chat. You guys, if you want, at any time, you can always send me a message, and I can send you the link, and you can join us online if you wish.
Okay.
Especially when we go off within the next hour or so. If you want to hang out with us after.
Oh,
you
Dory,
can.
you're on mute.
Dory, no one hears
Sorry.
you.
Sorry,
Jeez.
I know. My husband was talking to me, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, what
Oh,
was
sorry.
your husband talking to you about? What was
Sorry,
going on?
sorry.
Was this the family thing? Was it,
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Gotta be all nosy. Jeez.
Yeah.
My
Well, this
my
is
11-year-old
Tony's.
is not happy with our dinner tonight, and he's already requested pizza for lunch tomorrow, like chop chop.
Wait, who is not happy with the pickings of dinner this evening? Your child?
My 11-year-old.
Your 11-year-old needs to suck it up. Okay.
Oh yes,
You
big time.
You eat what people give you, or you don't.
I
eat
think
that.
dinner's not the only issue there.
In the words of Debbie Levy, and I'm really going to reach far to channel Debbie Levy, there are children starving in other countries right now.
I never said that to my kids. Never.
Please.
I was a picky eater as a kid.
Now, see,
And I
was
still
not.
cannot eat Brussels sprouts because once my father decided that we were each going to eat one Brussels sprout, and my brother ate his and got a quarter, and my sister ate hers and got a dime, and I ate half of mine and sat at the table and cried and cried and cried.
There's nothing
And to this
wrong.
day, I can't
No
even
one
smell
wants-
Brussels sprouts. So
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
don't come to my house. My favorite Brussels sprout treat is like fried Brussels sprouts.
Oh
that
yeah.
sounds delicious.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good.
Oh
Yes.
man, throw them in a fryer, then take
There's
them
a
out
re-
with some seasoned salt and the glaze. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Never,
Yes.
never had it.
But I was
There's a
scarred by
restaurant-
Brussels sprout as a child, so I
There you
I
go.
can't eat that.
What were you gonna say, Matt?
There's a restaurant. There's a restaurant in Chicago that does good Brussels sprouts near Tommy and Scott's. They go
Okay.
there all the time.
I will have to find out this restaurant. Speaking of vegetables right now, I believe Teresa's eating broccoli. Good job, Teresa. So proud of you.
Healthy girl.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna spring a big announcement on Steve right now. Hold on. Wait, do I have it? No, I don't have it yet. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Hold on. I wanna show you guys my collab with Teresa right now. Has been
Oh no.
has been working really, really well.
Let her
Um,
swallow first.
I want all of you to see the new
Don't choke,
logo
don't choke.
has not been approved yet by Steve, so we're just going to spring it on you. The new logo for the flotation device that will be starting back up here in the next couple weeks to interview all of our instructors for Float 2020. There it is, me out in the water and Teresa saving my life. Flotation device presented by TNT. There it is. Tony and Teresa.
Oh
So-
my gosh.
That's what's gonna happen, guys. No, because like I talked to Teresa about it a while ago. I was like, you know, Teresa, I do this thing called the flotation device where we interview all the instructors. And it'd be really good to have another person to bounce off of when we're doing interviews. And Teresa's like, I would love that. Let's collab. And I'm like, okay, cool. Whatever. We're collabing. So maybe the logo doesn't meet with Steve's approval. Life goes on. Teresa's been designing it. So.
Can we please? Okay, the one thing I have to say is that first of all, there needs to be some sharks or something in that water.
No, that's what I was. Well, so she sent this today, and my daughter sent back some notes for her.
Well, the other thing is that the TNT needs to be T and then the and sign and T, not the number.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's supposed to be a W.
Not
What?
Tuesday,
No,
it's Tony.
TNT.
No.
I know it's not supposed to be a W, but I thought they just misspelled it.
Why can't it be the dynamite sign?
I don't want it to be the dynamite sign. It's got to meet my approval regardless.
Okay. So,
Wow.
so there you go. There's your new notes.
Oh,
Teresa.
yeah.
And while we're questioning things, I want to know tonight's episode was called "Sometimes I Wonder." Was that
And
like
it
a
was
little
misspelled.
dig?
And it was misspelled.
Exactly.
But I want to know if that was like a little dig to us Wonder
No,
Girl.
no, it's not a dig.
I'm sure it was. I'm
No,
sure it
not at all.
I know it
Honestly,
was.
Not a dig. Not a dig at all.
He's so
Sometimes-
insecure. It's like
The reason why I said sometimes I wonder is I was driving around today and I was just thinking about things. And I was like, sometimes I wonder. So then I was like, why not? Let's just talk about things that I wonder about or we all wonder about.
I wonder why Tony is obsessed with working wonders. That's
I
what
am not
wonder.
obsessed with your show in any way, shape, or form. Not to be mean, I'm just not obsessed with it. You know, I mean, it's fine. It's a great show. Dig it. But I am I will go on online saying I am not obsessed with that show. I like it. I'm not obsessed with
I
it.
want to know why you called your show Wonder this week.
Because I wonder about things sometimes. I mean, could we rip on Teresa every week when she does what was TMI's last episode? TMI, what was your
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air. So wait, hold on. She watched Robin Veach's class. So what? Is she channeling Robin Veach by using
Not
your
the
logic, Debbie?
same.
By using your logic, Debbie? That would be the same. So
No,
whatever.
Robin Veach is in
Oh,
hosting the
Tony,
show.
Tony.
Well,
Thank you,
sorry
Matt.
sorry to let the ladies of Working Wonders know I am not obsessed with your show. It was me just driving around wondering, and I thought I'd call it Sometimes I Wonder.
We have that word copyrighted now.
Oh, yeah,
Wonder
really?
is only,
Okay. Do me a favor.
only allowed to be used on the
have
Float Network in
Steven-
conjunction with Wednesday nights.
Have
That's news to
Steven-
me. I didn't know that one.
Have Stephen Jones, who sits atop his crystal office in the top of the Seattle Space Needle, send me your contract where Wonder is copywritten, and I will be more than happy to remove it.
Okay, Steve, we'll talk later.
Until I see a cease and desist order, I am going with that title today.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that now.
Are you gonna give me a cease and desist right now? Okay. Wait.
Wow, so much happening in the
I
FN.
know, that happened in like 2 minutes.
What's
It's like,
the FN?
so aggressive. I mean, I throw out a title and Debbie's attacking me because she thinks I have some sort of obsession with Working Wonders.
Wait, what's our tagline again? It's FN. The only thing missing is you.
You, yeah, whatever. So yeah, all right. So that logo is a work in progress, but I just want you to know that flotation device this year will be presented by T and T. So yeah, look forward to that in the next couple weeks. For those of you who are just watching us now, we will start interviewing our newest instructors, and we'll have be about 45 minutes each show, just so you can kind of get to know them. And that way, by the time you get there in January, you're like, I already know that person. So you can learn a lot from those guys. If you look at any of the past episodes, I believe Matt Lewis tells you exactly the best place to hang out with people is at the bar. I believe,
That's a stretch for Matt Lewis to say
Yeah.
that. That's amazing.
I believe that Melissa Vincent gave us some words of wisdom last year before her classes. So yeah, you'll just have to tune in and see what kind of craziness Teresa and I just have to come up with.
It's
Yeah.
going to be crazy.
It's going to be insane. Now the thing that we were wondering, Steve, and maybe the panel can help us with this. So should we leave it as a podcast or should we do it as like a recorded video? What do you guys think?
I think, to be honest with you, I like the podcast format because it's a different medium.
Perfect.
That's kind of what I'm because the truth is I might be starting one also.
Oh, we're gonna have rival podcasts.
No, we're not gonna have a rival
Rival
podcast.
podcasts? I mean,
we're gonna
I'm
have-
fine.
We're
I'm
gonna have
fine with it. I got Teresa on my team.
We'll have yeah, but I got Roscoe on my team.
Oh,
so
okay.
Oh,
No.
I don't know he's ever featured on Snapchat, but
No.
okay.
Yeah. What the hell? What the hell, Steve? Where was Roscoe this last week? Where was he?
it was his turn to go to Walt Disney World.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Is that what we're going with? Great. Wonderful.
I
like
haven't
that.
seen Mickey Mouse ears in his pictures yet, so
Good
It's
idea.
not here yet. It's not here yet.
He's not. He's not. They're not here.
No. We couldn't. No. They okay. So they have at Disney. They have like little mouse ears that are like keychains. But the problem is, it's not a hat. It's not the actual hat. It's a plastic bottom on them that sits flat. So we ordered some online for pets. So
Yeah. So there
I'm
you go.
excited.
Steve, you also have Philomena helping you.
And
so I
just so
think-
you know, Debbie, because you brought it up, Robin Veach. Sometimes I wonder why we drive on parkways and park on driveways. That has nothing to do with the show Working Wonders, but it's
Hey, okay,
Working
okay.
Wonders.
Surrender.
I'm just bringing it up. I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to make an extra couple bucks off of somebody else's greatness. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, as long as you said greatness, now you can use the word as much as you want.
See, there you go. I have no problem. I
am very
love the
easily
show.
placated.
I actually had a bunch of questions for the lawyer, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I was like, how
because they had to do with sexual harassment.
No. One of them was, how hard is it to get a restraining order against 4 women?
That's
And I
fine.
was like, nah, I won't do that one. Lisa McIntyre says Teresa needs a bucket of chum beside her. That works. I could see that. That could be kind of fun. Little chum bucket, Teresa, for you, and then
And maybe a
sharks in the water.
pole.
And a pole.
Yeah,
And
fishing pole.
but
I like the ideas of the sharks in the water.
yeah, sharks in the
Yeah.
water.
Did you
Oh,
tell them Bethany's notes?
Oh no, I
So,
didn't. Oh, hold on.
Bethany's, the notes I got from Bethany was I needed to be taller.
Yes.
And then that's like the story of my life.
Yep.
And then the second suggestion was then, or I could be like a mermaid in the front of the ship.
Yes,
Ooh,
that was the other one, and I
Oh,
really
like
like
on
that
the
suggestion.
bow of the ship, that would be good.
Yeah, I like that suggestion. But the thing was, is I was trying to figure out how to type. I really don't text well, like, and so I was like, so I handed it to Bethany. I said, Bethany, make sure she knows it's from you, and then text her the notes because I don't want it to come across wrong when I do it. It's like, yeah, you should really be taller. Not that there's any way you can help that. But yeah, so whatever,
Well, you guys realize also that picture of Tony, that look on his face is because in the actual photo, he's making love to a dolphin.
I am.
So-
I'm totally making love to a dolphin. I am. I'm there. In Florida. In Florida.
I'm not even
Making
joking.
love to a dolphin in Florida.
I know.
Just miles away from where Steve was hanging out with a spirit animal. So there you go. Oh man. Susie Marino likes the mermaid idea. Robin was trying to change the subject. Nice try, Robin. But yeah. See, I'm getting pretty good at reading the comments now. I'm getting
I
pretty
feel
good at
like
that.
I have to dress up then for the mermaid idea.
I feel like you should. And I feel like one of our videos on the logo, it should be like a video logo, and you should be singing, "Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Maybe I could save Tony. No, not today.
Will he
I
be
just-
shark meat?
He can make him sharp beat." Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
I've got a chum bucket sitting on the bow. Yeah, no, I see it right now. Awesome. Cool. No, so like the reason why I say sometimes I wonder is just like Robin said. Why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways? Why is I mean, I know it's an oxymoron, but why do we call like shrimp jumbo shrimp? I mean, this is I mean they're shrimpy already. I mean, these are just bigger shrimpies.
They're jumbo compared to regular shrimp. Come on.
Exactly.
Shrimp. That's
Well,
what
then
I
that
was
was
going
the
to say.
other
That's like an
question.
easy one.
And why isn't
Well,
phonetic
that's
spelled the way it
chicken
sounds?
Exactly. Why is phonetics why isn't it spelled the way it sounds? Exactly.
Yeah.
Things like that. These
Why
are things
is the
that I
word abbreviation so long?
exactly.
Oh, and here's
So,
a very good question. Do you need a silencer if you're going to shoot a mime?
I would say no. Oh, I feel like if you use a silencer, he sees it coming. So
Maybe.
I don't know.
Wow.
This is where we've gone. This is where we've gone, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is the things that make me wonder. Like the other night, I was watching TV. I'm a big Discovery Plus guy now. It's got all my favorite shows, and I was watching a little Expedition Bigfoot the other night, and I was thinking to myself, here these fools are out in the middle of the woods with cameramen. How the hell do they ever expect to find Bigfoot? Because there's so many of them traipsing around the woods together. I'm thinking if Bigfoot's out there, he's going to be like, no, F this. I'm not going to be here.
Because they pretty much know he's not out there.
Well, don't you dare. Watch your mouth, sir. You watch your mouth. If you are going to be on my show, you watch your mouth, mister. And don't pull a Flavia and say, told you so, and then click off your video and just disappear.
Oh my gosh.
That was a long time ago. Boy, you have a long memory.
It was. Oh, I'm like an elephant, Debbie Levy. I remember everything.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you are. You are. When I don't see any banana muffins or challah bread in January 2022.
Well,
you have
we'll
some
see.
explaining to do.
Here's a
Debbie,
very good one.
you have
Why
some
do they have
explaining to
braille
do.
dots on the keypad of a drive-up ATM?
I just want to bring up the fact that Matt Russell has received his float shirt and is wearing it
I have,
proudly right now.
and it didn't take like 7 years to get here. I was surprised.
Wow.
The last
everybody else
parcel I
got- Kimberly, have you ordered your float shirts yet?
Oh,
Dora,
yeah.
have you ordered your
Oh,
float
yeah.
shirt?
Supposed to
Oh,
be-
yeah, they've got.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they-
you
they-
do. Yeah. You had a picture with your mom. You and your mom had a photo.
I have to order one for Judy.
Mm.
I
had
tend
a
to
stress
forget her
dream-
sometimes like I did last year at the floaty.
I had a stress dream about the t-shirt.
You had a
What?
I had a
George-
stress dream.
A stress dream?
I ordered it the other night when Steve was talking on Snapchat, and then I went to sleep. And then I had this crazy dream that I ordered one that was like a concert t-shirt, and it was a different logo than the float logo. And I was like, why did I order that one? I'm not going to match anyone else's shirt. Like, why did I order that design? I stress about. I woke up and I was like, no, there's only one. There's only one. It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Dory.
That's what happens
wait,
when you eat
wait.
spicy food before you go to sleep.
Yeah, Dory, don't eat those sausage. Don't eat that spicy sausage sandwich before you go to bed there, girl. Wait,
That's mine.
is that
Aw.
it?
Yay.
There it is. There it is.
I got
And
it.
it's
Don't
just-
stress.
And
Don't
it's
stress.
just like
The
everybody's else.
craziest thing. So silly.
Okay, so here's my question. In the dream, were you looking at it from your point of view, or were you looking at it from the outside? Like you were looking in on it, or was it actually coming from your point of view?
I was looking at it.
Okay.
I was looking, I guess, from the
So
outside.
it was you looking at the shirt being terrified that you picked the wrong one.
Yeah.
Do we have to make Steve open that envelope?
No.
I
Let's
hope
not do
there's
that.
a note inside. I hope there's a
I
really
gotta
nice
make you
note.
open it.
I mean, if
And I
it
want to
says-
know if she has a letter in hers.
Here's my
There's a
thing.
letter in it.
If it
Signed by
says-
you,
All
huh?
right, so Dory, when you receive your letter, you have to read it on air for the rest of us. We have to know what Steve said to you privately, like he's done for all of us.
mine wasn't very good.
I know. So what happened with your letter, Matt Russell? What did Steve say? Do you
Mine
have
just
it?
said, "Send me more money."
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we all have
Matt read he read between the lines.
between the lines. I just feel like Steve sends a personal letter to all of us when he sends us something.
Did you get another 3 sales for Australia,
What now?
Steve? Did you get a whole heap? Did Fiona order shirts yesterday?
No, it's just you and
She
Peta.
asked
the
me
only
about
people watching
them.
so far.
Yeah,
You and-
Pete.
you and
Okay,
Peta.
so somebody has to help
It's
me out.
PETA.
Is it PETA or
It's
PETA?
PETA.
Peter?
It's
Okay, it's
Peter.
Peter.
It's-
Okay.
It's PETA.
It's Peter.
Like
Got
the
it.
one, like in Hunger Games. PETA.
And like the organization against
Okay.
using
People
animals.
against the ethical. People for the ethical. I don't know. Whatever.
Right. People for the ethical treatment of
Of
animals.
animals. Right. So here's my thing. Why is
Matter.
it PETA?
People eat tasty animals.
Yeah, people eat.
That's
tasty
more my
animals,
speed.
PETA. But here's my thing. If you're gonna call it PETA and you go people for, why is the F not in the acronym? Is my question.
It
Is
should
Because
be
it doesn't sound good.
because then it would be
It'd be feta.
You wonder about.
Feta cheese? There you go. I mean, these are
And
things.
cheese isn't good for animals.
Guys, these are things I wonder about. I'm
Hi
gonna do that
Crystal.
all night long. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
So wait, hold
Hey,
on.
y'all.
We've got to give Crystal her chance. So anybody who looks at Facebook realizes that Crystal seriously fangirled the last couple days ago. And so Crystal,
You-
please tell us what you were feeling when you got to meet this person.
I didn't know what the hell to do with my hands.
I feel really stupid, but I don't know who that was.
What are we talking about?
Who
I got
was
to meet Neil McCoy.
She got to meet Neil McCoy.
Oh, wait, who is that?
He's
Yeah.
like from 90s Mullick, like country music.
Oh, okay.
Like he was one of my favorites, like from my family and when I was a kid. And he was playing at my friend's venue. So I called her and I was like, I'm pimping myself out to you. I will bust your tables. You just tell me what to wear and where, like when to be there.
So did you get some time alone with Neil McCoy? Did you guys talk?
Just a couple of minutes before he had to go on, I got to talk to him and stuff. So
Oh,
it
that's
was, I asked him, I was like, do you like lumpia? Because he's part Filipino. His mom's
Right.
Filipino, his dad's Irish, which
Yep.
is basically like me.
Yeah.
And he said, oh shit, do you have any?
It's like, wait, hold on. You got to, dude, it's, in a way, it's kind of like you almost had like, if you did have it, it would have been like a pre-concert drug.
It's hilarious. He was really, really nice. So gave me a shout out in the middle of the concert because like he was like one of his band members was Puerto Rican. So he was like, I mean, this was like for a party of 50 people. There wasn't very many people there. And he's like, any Puerto Ricans in the house? He's like, any Filipinos in the house? He's like, I got one back there. So I was like, and he pointed at me.
In the house and all of them.
Aw.
I was like, oh my God, he's talking about me.
Oh, she
That's almost more
fangirled.
exciting than meeting him is having him talk about you.
There you
So
go.
right. So that was a lot of fun. I actually I kind of got criticized by a friend of being there just because it was a private party and nobody was wearing a mask except for me. And I was just like, so I was wearing a mask except for like, the 5 seconds that you saw me like singing without it. And I
Right.
wasn't even near that big group of people. I was away. And so like my friend was like, I will shank somebody that just took your joy. And I
Oh,
was
man.
like, no, you won't. It was fine. Don't
Nashville's-
worry about it.
Nashville shanking.
In other words, you gone because nobody was wearing a mask.
No, this particular person is she's pregnant and she's very much against like gatherings that are
Right.
deemed whatever unsafe. This is a private party. They have every right to wear one, not to wear one, whatever. And I chose to wear one. I didn't really have to if I didn't want to, but I did. And she just kind of said something like, I don't know what you were thinking. And I was like, I was thinking I was going to go see the dude on stage for free. So,
Yeah, exactly.
and I mean, I was responsible about
and
it,
you were wearing a mask. So
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah, I know. But it was funny because my friend who owns that venue, she's like, I will mess somebody up right now. And I was
Is
like,
she
no,
the
you
one
will
that said
not.
she would shank? Is she the
Yeah.
one that said she would shank someone?
Yeah.
Your friend is.
My
your friend
people
is
love hard. I
urban.
love my people.
Your friend, like, is your friend Filipino too, or is she like? What is she?
No.
You a Puerto Rican? What is
It's
she?
very funny when they say that they see a different side of me here. I thought you were like a very different kind of person than you really are.
Melissa Vincent wants everyone to know Tennessee is a free for all. So
That
there
almost
you
went
go.
out my nose.
I don't know what that means. Soda came out of Crystal
Sure it means-
Ghost.
I'm sure it means masking.
Yeah.
Okay. Masking's free for all. Okay, well there you
And
go.
Crystal, I meant that in a nice way.
Oh no, I am honored of whatever you called me. If you were to call me like the worst name in the world, I would have been like, I'm so blessed. Like she called me by name. Like,
Wow, I have power here, man. I gotta use it
Wow.
wisely.
Man, Debbie, you better save some of this for your show.
Who knew?
Who knew?
you could
Wow.
call me a mean name and be like, oh, that's nice. She called me that. I don't care. I haven't called it
Jessica-
all.
You.
Jessica,
Thank you.
Jessica Zoman wants to chime in and say, I shanked someone for crouton too.
I believe that.
I
I
would
believe that
probably,
right there.
I hate to say this, but I feel like Jessica Zillman would shank somebody for like an extra.
for
coat.
just like no reason. I feel like
Or
Jessica
for,
would just shank someone.
or looking at her the wrong way.
I love her to death, but something tells me she'll cut a bitch real quick.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah.
I have this feeling like, you'd be walking down a hall and just somebody crosses Jessica the wrong way, and out of nowhere, it's just like, and there's blood everywhere, and then Steve's got to pay a big, huge fine for cleaning up the carpet.
Thank you. Not for legal issues. Just
No, not at all.
No,
The cleanup fee.
I mean, whatever, legal issues. I mean, we had a lawyer
Is that in your
on.
COVID protocols, by the way, any cleanup fees?
Yeah,
In case somebody doesn't want to wear a mask and they get into a
is there a
fight.
COVID protocol?
That would
for
really be
shanking?
something you should maybe cover.
Yeah.
Two people get into a thing because somebody's not wearing a mask.
If somebody gets,
That's
yeah,
when
You bring in
actually-
the Walmart managers to handle that shit.
Okay, so the very conversation that Alexa and I had this morning is that my next project regarding that is to sit down and actually draft the official violation policy, which is not in the COVID protocols right now. So in other words, if you break the rules, what's the procedure to get you booted out of the event?
Uh-huh.
So
I say,
And everybody's going to have to sign that too, right?
I say,
well, basically, I mean, yeah, they're going to have to basically, it's not a separate thing. I'm actually, so first of all, I'm catching up on things. Big shout out to Working Wonders last week with Mary Ellen Reeson and the lawyer. that was a great show, by the way. That was really well done. It was really good. And I personally, that's my lawyer, so I'm really happy about that.
That's great.
She's actually drafting our COVID policy for Float, and she's drafting our personal conduct contracts that my teachers will have to sign. Because I've had too many issues with teachers acting badly.
Really? I can't believe it.
Just so you know, Melissa Vincent has chimed in. Your first violation should be get shanked by Jessica. So Jessica, and just so you know, Chad Johnson wants to make sure that he gives some love to the fact that Steve said "cut a bitch." LOL. So yeah, there you go. First violation, you get shanked by Jessica. I feel like that's more like a second or a third violation.
Yeah, you should get some warning.
I feel like the first violation should be like Debbie Levy coming and just grabbing you by your ear, like the mothery type thing. And then like second violation is like maybe a swift talking to by Steve Jones. And then third violation is somebody's getting shanked. And
in the second violation, he makes it perfectly clear.
He makes it perfectly clear you must.
Ironically enough, that is the second violation. But basically, it's verbal warning that's documented. The second one is a written warning, and the final one is you're just gone.
You gone. She gone.
How long are we going to be there? I thought we were only there for a week.
Yeah, but what you have to remember is that you're gonna. I mean, most people are gonna if they've got their nose dipping out of the mask or whatever. Most people, you just say, "Hey, bring it up," and that's going to be the end of it. But the problem is when you're talking about potentially calling the police to have someone removed from an event, you have to have documentation. So
there you go.
Suddenly the whole conversation went.
No. Now the question. Now here's the question I have, because this is something we ran into. Like, what's the requirement on the mask? Can you wear a gaiter, or does it have to be an actual mask?
No, as far as I'm concerned right now, it can be any facial covering.
Okay.
Now I don't, unless the CDC comes out and says they no longer recommend something. I know that a lot of the, like Amazon and those guys are no longer allowing masks with vents.
Right.
They're not allowing the gator ones either. I just saw that today.
Right. So you have to actually have an actual mask. But as of right now, I'm not going that far into it. But again, who knows what's going to happen between now and then?
Right. Well, and the other thing is too, at least when when I was working at the airport, it's one of those things that the gaiter, for us, the gaiter is better because we are physically like working. And if you have like a regular mask on and you're wearing glasses, I mean, you can't see out of the glasses, and then it becomes a danger issue, especially if you're pushing back an aircraft or bringing an aircraft in and you can't see. So we wear gaiters. Nobody really gives us too much of a gruff about it, but
no. And now I will say that it is
difference on the fogging.
If it's different, what?
On the fogging of your glasses.
Oh yeah, the gaiters, yeah, because it's a thinner material, it kind of goes through it. But the thing is too, like, so I'm like the supplier for everybody else that has glasses.
Tony's a big surprise. Tony,
I spent money on like people who snowboard and and stuff a lot. They have a spray you can put inside of your goggles to keep your goggles from fogging up. So I have a couple bottles of that. So when I go into work, there's people coming up like, hey Coop, man, you think can you spray my glasses for me? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, man, sure, whatever. So yeah, I spray this stuff on their glasses, wipe it off, and it really reduces the fogging. So it's kind of nice. But
when I was at Disney last week, they only allowed masks. They did not allow gaiters. They did not allow handkerchiefs.
That's their rule, period. It's the same at a Disney store. If you go to a Disney store, you have to be wearing an actual a mask. They will not let you to wear a gaiter. And
I don't think you were allowed to have vents on those either. I think you had to actually wear a physical mask. But I'm not I'm like I said, we're not there yet. We're not at that position yet. Like I said, I'm really hoping that. Well, I think I forget who was it that said it, who coined it, but it's right on the money. Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Right.
And that's. I'm actually going to Chicago in about 2 weeks to do a site inspection, because again, when I went there before, I wasn't looking at having to measure hallways and having to measure spans of hallways for distancing stuff. And I didn't think that we'd have to actually create physical barriers to prevent people from coming into the space and all kinds of stuff like that. So now I have to go and basically spend an afternoon with a big ass tape measure.
There you go. Big ass tape measure.
Fun.
So Lisa McIntyre in the chat wants to call out for teachers acting badly. She's her vote is that he's talking about Matt Lewis. So whatever.
Actually, I'm not. No, no. There have been two instances. There have been two instances in the past at Float that absolutely could have escalated to a much bigger problem.
Oh yeah.
And as a result, yeah. So we talked about doing it last year, and I didn't do it because I forgot about it. But now that I'm I'm paying her to do a COVID policy, I'm gonna have her do that too. So it's fine. And basically, the instructors and staff and sponsors will all need to sign it, because I do not want to be held responsible for the actions of somebody that I have no control of.
Right. No, I agree. Okay, something that's on my list of notes for everybody out there that's currently watching us right now. There have been numerous questions of how do you know if you have received an email from Steve Jones? And the typical answer is this: if you go into your inbox, there will be an email, there will be a message that says from, Stephen Jones, or from Float, or from whatever. What is your title on your email, Steve Jones?
It's Steve at floatconvention.com.
So if you're wondering if you've received an email from Steve, look on your email and see if Steve at floatconvention.com has come through. And then you should probably click on it and read what he has to say. Instead of,
we're supposed to read those emails?
Yeah. I mean, you could just like,
This is a revelation.
We're supposed to click on stuff.
Also,
I thought after we get the email, we email Steve and ask him to please put us on whatever it is.
Right. What we're trying to do is eliminate how many times you have to contact Steve. I'm sure if you just open up the email and read it, it probably is going to give you all of the information you need.
You have no idea.
Maybe.
How many emails I got on vacation. All right, these were my favorites. Were I would get emails while on vacation, and again, they're replying from the email with all of the instructions in it, right?
With the email instructions for what they need to do.
And the reply is, I can't find the link to sign up. And then you explain to, I didn't read that far. Okay.
I didn't read that far.
Then it was no. I don't want to hear one person bitch at all about long-winded, because if you remember correctly, for those of you that have been around the block a few times, with Float a few times, we didn't have the meme-based emails that go out.
Right. None of us were long-winded.
That contain a picture and then 3 little sentences underneath it. If that's long-winded, you really need to check your ADD medication. That's all I got. Okay.
I just knew. So when I was thinking about this subject, I just knew that if I brought this up, this is what was going to happen, and I love it because it's great. Because
my other favorite one was, what are the dates of the convention? And the top graphic has the date
on the convention. And I'm just
and of course, what's the website for the convention? And it's in the same way.
No, I'm not lying. Steve tells me this the other day when we were talking on the phone, and I'm like, what? They wanted to know when the dates of the convention were. I was like, the dates of the convention are in the square up above the. And he goes, yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, come on, people. Come on. Here's my thought. You can sell a $10,000 job, but you can't read an email to find out when the dates of your convention are.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this with the utmost respect. I don't know how some of these folks wipe their own butts.
How they function in life. No clue.
I understand that. Okay, so the way it's kind of a catch-22 because on the one hand, I want to provide good customer service.
Exactly.
The problem is though, it's gotten abused to where I could just ask Steve and they don't have and I was one. That is why. And what happened was I had an epiphany over the vacation, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna explode. The bigger and bigger this gets, and then you realize with all the COVID stuff added in, and all the potential logistics that are involved with that, I don't have time to wipe people's noses and hold their hands for stuff they could go to Google to find out. So my adult niece is now starting tomorrow is taking over the role of office manager.
Uh-oh.
And so what's going to start happening is that all of these people that message me with this kind of stuff, it'll be like, send it to this email. And that's it. I mean, it won't, don't text me, don't Facebook me, don't send it there.
Hey, I want to bring up a fact, and Lisa just touched base on this in the chat. Where'd Debbie go? Did we chase Debbie off with this discussion?
She must not have liked.
She went to go make her muffins.
Yeah, she
went to make the muffins. Melissa Vincent wants to say the struggle is real for us ADD trying to read the email from Jones. You know,
no. Once again, see, this is what's amazing to me, little Miss Melissa. Oh, by the way, I do want to note, okay, since everybody's gonna pile on me again. If 3 sentences in a picture is too much for you, sweetheart, go back to your coloring book and have a good day. Okay.
Wow.
No, here's what I'm gonna say. I was told by multiple people that apparently Melissa was in Nashville last week doing something, and apparently the reason why I hadn't told everybody where I was is because Melissa and I were.
No. What? What?
Yeah.
Scandal.
Up, baby.
Her son was there.
Scandal.
Melissa, you know you want it. You know it.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh man. Oh man.
I'll pass it on to Mom. I'll let her know.
So next time, Melissa, I'll send you crayons so that you can enjoy your email.
I don't know if anybody else is looking at the chat, but we have what? And then OMFG, Melissa, and then Lisa just taking it, and Lisa just doing it. Where's the Melissa wants to know where the freaking link is. Teresa, send the link to Melissa.
Hold on, I'm working on it.
Today on Maury, or today on I was actually going to make the joke. Stephanie really needs to look at her inbox more, but then it was gone because it went totally dark on me. Wow. Okay.
Don't you pick on me, Tony.
He was talking about emails, and I was like, I just said, best person to pick on with this one would probably just be Stephanie, because she reads all of her emails meticulously. So it would be fun just to get a little rise out of Chicago. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Dory? Who was that? Who's that guy? Ooh, he's
That's this guy who listens to Step Chat with me every Sunday night and goes, "Are you gonna have to wear masks at Float 2020?"
Yes.
I hope not.
If you don't, here's the deal. Like you're hearing it here, bud. If she doesn't wear a mask, the third offense, she's getting shanked by somebody. Somebody's gonna stab her at Float. Just so you know.
What is happening?
It's a red cow.
What is happening tonight?
I'm just
Everyone is drunk.
Volunteered you for a new position.
God.
That's your new position, Steph,
Okay,
at
guys,
Float. Just
guys.
welcome to the fam.
Tony has
Guys,
way too
Goodness.
much sugar today. Tony has
Huh?
way too much sugar today.
Oh yeah. Here's the deal.
Babe,
guys.
can you bring down the bottle of wine, please?
I'm letting her in. I'm letting Melissa in. Guys, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us from
Oh,
Melissa
shit.
Kentucky.
Hey, it's my girlfriend.
Hey, how's things? Look, I'm gonna say this. Some of that
You don't get to talk trash from the cheap seats, baby. Get in the ring. Get in the ring.
Gosh.
Goodness.
I step away for
Oh.
1 minute and all hell breaks loose. I'm trying to answer one little phone call and like it's like I'm in a different show.
Oh,
What did Melissa do?
What did she do?
Oh my God.
Hold on. That was the perfect mother response. What did Melissa do? It wasn't what did Steve do? It wasn't what did Cody do? It was like, what did Melissa do?
Well, yelling at her and you said she doesn't get to talk trash from the cheap seat.
You know,
What?
your
I
audio,
love Melissa.
audio's
She's
off.
my God.
Oh my
Whatever she
goodness.
did, I would
Audio's
defend
off,
her.
Melissa. Melissa, your audio's off.
We can't hear you, Melissa. Whatever
Yes,
you
you have,
did,
so get
your
ready.
side. I just want to know what I'm
No
defending.
audio. We
No
can't
audio.
hear you.
We can't hear you. Oh, maybe she's doing that on purpose.
Oh, maybe.
She's got her audio off. No, we don't
We
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
No audio.
We don't hear you.
We can't hear
No.
you.
muted.
When she gets on here, you
One
guys all better
second. 1
dodge.
second. She said, hold on.
Okay, Stephanie, quickly tell me what happened while I was.
I don't know.
It's on. You have no. Yeah. Okay. Now I can't. Hold on. Everyone, quiet down. Go ahead, Melissa. Turn it up.
Tell me what happened while I was.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start.
Hey, I would mute her again very quickly.
Debbie, Steve's
Yes.
been spreading lies, and Steve, you
I
did.
What?
I told you I'm on your side. I just want to know what I'm defending you against.
Now,
Hey, I would mute her again.
Stephen Jones.
I
Debbie,
have no idea. All I know is we were talking about masks and email reading, and then it spiraled into emails. And then you posted the ADD email thing.
my mother watches this show, so it'll be live.
I love your mother too.
No, not
Oh
you,
my
Debbie.
God.
Steve. I'm talking to Steve.
Oh, well.
I didn't say, whoa. I didn't say that we got together with a romantic rendezvous. Other people said it.
Yeah. What the hell?
What did I
people?
miss? What did I miss?
Okay, so Debbie, let me give you the short of it. Let me give you the short of it.
Your audio's
Okay.
gone.
Okay, the audio's gone, but the actions that Melissa's doing is worse. The audio's gone, and all we see is like this.
Oh my God.
Not as good as me charging at the camera.
Okay, hold on. Everybody calm down. I'm gonna do my doc now. Just calm down, everybody. Just calm down. This is my Dr. Phil. Okay, listen. So what happened, Miss Levy, was this. Supposedly, while Steven was on vacation, he moved on. He went, well, wait, Melissa left? Oh, maybe she's coming back.
Maybe
Anyway,
she's trying to get a better connection.
Even though he went to Orlando, Florida, supposedly he went to Nashville, Tennessee, and supposedly, according to the tea that was being spilled throughout the one side of the industry, because I never heard about it, was he and Melissa Vincent were together, I guess. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I know that not to be true because I knew exactly where Steve was.
Oh my
You go
goodness.
back to the videotape from last Tuesday. Isn't that where it was brought up?
Yeah. Well, I didn't think-
Jokingly.
no, because I didn't bring it up.
Beep, beep. That was the bus rolling over your ass, Tony.
Did I bring up the fact that Steve was, no. I didn't bring up the fact Steve was in Tennessee. I didn't bring up the fact. I just brought
Yes,
up the fact
you
Melissa was in
did. You
Tennessee.
asked her if Stephen Jones was in her hotel room.
Oh, I did say that. That was a joke. That was a joke. Oh my God! Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Do people really listen to me that much that I created a
We
whole
pay
other world?
attention. We
Oh
pay
my God.
attention.
Steve, I'm so sorry. Somehow I spawned it. Who knew? Anyways,
I should know better than to answer my phone.
yeah, don't do that. Don't answer that.
I'm trying to sell a washer and a dryer, and I was the guy who wants to buy
It's
it.
not important at all. Don't ever do
Oh, are
that
you going to
again.
buy my washer and dryer?
No, I am not. I am
Well,
not going to
then
borrow
it is
your washer and dryer.
important.
I am not. Okay. Hold on. Melissa, come back. Use the link again and come back. I know you're out there. Oh, Melissa said she never heard me ask that. I don't know. Did I ask that? I thought I did.
You did.
I don't
You
know.
said,
Did I-
wait.
Tony's like, oh, I totally meant to.
No, I mean I should have. I mean, the only good comedy would have been to ask that, but whatever.
Right. It was funny.
What did I ask that though? What were we
Yeah.
live? Were we live when I asked that, or was it? Were we off? Were we off?
We were live.
You were
We were
live.
live. Okay.
Even if you weren't, you're acting like people don't talk.
No, it was said in jest.
Well, anyone that was on this call would have known that he was joking. So obviously it was
But what I'm saying is,
an onlooker.
right. But what I'm saying is that at some point somebody either said something to someone who half heard it or whatever, and then it got going around.
Right.
I am amazed weekly.
And
the
you
power of
besmirched my
weekly.
reputation.
I was going to say, your
amazed-
reputation is safe here, Steve. Don't
I
worry.
am amazed weekly.
Oh,
that
that's
the,
a
Besmirched my
problem.
reputation.
That's a problem.
the power
Okay,
That's a
that
your
we
reputation
have at
isn't
the
safe.
phone
Is
network.
that better? Okay.
Teresa, what? Do me a favor, Teresa. Learn from my mistake. Don't say anything weird on TMI. Okay, don't ever do that. Because if you do, it'll come back to haunt us. You know?
I think I'm pretty safe. I usually just talk about Roscoe, so
All right. Well, Melissa, keep trying to log back on so we can hear your side of the story because, you know, we're equal opportunity here.
And whatever happened, Melissa, I'm on your side.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay, Debbie. Do you see how quick
Wow.
she throws us under?
Wait. So now Debbie's against me?
No, you don't have any business between her and
So
Tony.
we're now auditioning for a new replacement on Working Wonders.
It wasn't you and me, it was me and Tony. He
Wait,
doesn't
no.
like Working Wonders. He
I
said
didn't
that. He said he's
hear.
not a fan.
All right.
You said
Melissa,
what?
No, he didn't. I asked him what he called this episode, I Wonder. I said
I
it's
wonder.
trying to work off of our
Sometimes I
popularity.
wonder. Like, I think it's very good. Okay, Melissa Vincent, can you hear me?
So now Debbie's against me?
Okay, so Melissa, your computer sound is on.
auditioning for a new replacement on Working Wonders.
So I had to hear that twice. You and me.
Are you there, Melissa?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Please.
yes.
Melissa. One,
Okay.
do you
Okay,
remember,
number one.
do you
number
remember me asking you that
I
question?
don't remember that at all, but
I
then
don't
like
either, but
I was
know
only
that.
there for a short time, so and I was excited to be at Opryland, you know. So anyway, I want to apologize to Steve because I thought he originally came up with that idea and was saying it.
Oh
and
my
I knew
God.
it better.
Okay.
Secondly, I didn't know that there was talk about that. That's absolutely crazy.
Yes.
So I take back my "you wish," Steve. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I don't think we heard it anyway, so it's fine.
There was, I was
No,
just
no,
gonna
no,
say
no,
there
I
was a
mean,
you
there was
wish
this.
thrown in
This
there.
did happen.
You gotta learn how to
This
read
did
this.
happen.
You gotta learn how to read this.
So,
This.
It's
do
actually
you-
getting better and better and better as we
I don't know.
go.
So, but Melissa, just so I know, because I know, how was your visit to Opryland?
it was great. So I really, really wanted to do the ice skating, but come to find out it was only on the weekends.
On the weekends. Okay.
So we went and swam, in which
Okay.
we got to be like this spectated by two pool boys, and it was just me and Eliana in this huge pool. And it
Okay,
was-
hold on, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me get this straight.
One of which was Stephen
So
Jones.
Steve didn't get, but there might have been a pool boy who caught your eye.
No,
Oh,
no.
okay. I don't know. I have to make
That's what
sure-
I heard.
I
That's
just
what I
want to
heard.
make sure everything is
Was
always.
with her son, for goodness sake.
No.
Hey, I will tell you this: kids are like, for dudes, kids are like a chick magnet. I don't care what anyone says. If you have a
They were
kid,
like 20 years old. I don't know. Ew.
okay, maybe not for you, but I'm going to tell you this: I've been to the store when my kids were little, and I will tell you, it tends to get the attention of the opposite sex. Just so you know.
Say
So-
for women to men.
Not for me.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it doesn't do it
I'm not
for me.
lying. So,
Kids.
like, I had my
Especially one
kid.
that looks like their spouse or significant other, because people were constantly thinking we were together, and I'm like,
Oh, that's weird.
wrong
That's
with
just weird
you?
and creepy. That's
My
weird. And
son-
Oh
creepy.
yeah, I would get that every time I go out with my brother.
I never get that. So I guess I'm just out of that spectrum. But I will say this: when my kids were younger, and I would go to the store, and I would have like Bethany, my youngest, with me, I would definitely get flirted with a lot more women than I normally did. So I don't know. Maybe they like the whole he's a dad. Maybe they all have daddy issues. I don't know. It's
Ew.
something there. Oh,
Something
whatever.
else to wonder about.
It's something
What
I
if,
wonder
what
about.
if parents, what
I
if parents were
wonder.
like
You're only
men
making
who are
it worse,
widowed and have
Tony.
children?
Yeah, you're making it worse, dude.
Tony,
Whatever.
I would just quit.
So, anyways, all right. Well,
Am I
so
here?
what are we talking about tonight?
oh, Lisa McIntyre wants to point out kids are proof that you put out. So,
Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm so lost.
thought
What
that
the
having a
heck?
penis-
Wow.
I would have
guess
thought
it's-
that having a penis would guarantee that. I just don't
No,
know.
I mean it doesn't.
Are we
look,
allowed
if
to
you're-
say curse words? Because man, Steve's just going to
Yeah,
town
yeah, yeah.
tonight.
You're allowed to say
I'm
curse words.
sorry, I'm sorry. Penis is a biological
No,
term.
it's not. That is not a bad
Not-
word, but I caught the B word earlier.
Oh, there's been quite a.
He
There's
did.
been. There's
He
been a
did
few,
say
yeah.
the exact. By exact, I believe the recollection was cut a bitch. So yes, that did-
No, we're allowed to
happen.
cuss now because I would have dropped the F bomb
No, you
earlier.
can
So I'm
drop it.
glad I
Go
didn't.
ahead.
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I mean, if
glad.
Facebook already has it. Facebook already has it out for the Float Network. I mean, they shut us down like 3 times during Float Friday. So whatever.
I miss
You know,
I miss Steve Jones saying that he was gonna cut a bitch.
Yes.
you missed it.
Dang.
No. I didn't
I'm
say
cutting
I
a
was
bitch.
No,
I said Jessica was going to
I am going to cut a bitch.
Oh.
cut a bitch.
That's it.
But
Who
it came
who are
out
you
of-
gonna cut?
I'll shank anybody who messes with my people.
There you go.
Oh.
There it is. She was saying anybody who
You know,
messes with me.
stories get mixed up when you miss part of the story. I'm telling you, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I
it is.
walked away
It
for a
is.
minute, and then Melissa, they just ruined your reputation in the 5 minutes I was on a phone call.
I'm like,
Pause
BRB, let me
the-
go get my
Glad I wanted
shotgun.
Jessica's
The last
Painful.
15 minutes of this conversation is proof that just one little out, it'll screw everything up. Just-
And
Like, yeah.
for a minute, and I'm like ready to leave, but I'll be back.
All right. Well, Debbie,
Don't
go
Don't
make
do
your
anything
banana-
bad while I'm.
All right.
Why
well,
does
go make
why
your
does Tony
muffins.
sound like he's underwater? Is it just me?
Who? I
Yeah.
sound
No,
like I'm underwater.
it's not just you.
It keeps
Is-
going in and out.
Do I sound like I'm underwater?
You're
Yeah.
just not your normal volume.
Oh.
Like, where's your little boom?
My boom's over here.
Your boom is so much better. You seriously sound like you're underwater. You're like
Oh,
half volume. Like, huh? I can't hear you.
Really? Should I switch
Really?
to my boom?
Go
I'm
get the
gonna switch to my
boom.
I'm gonna
Bring
switch
on the boom. The boom is better.
Is that better now? Is that better now?
So much better.
I'm in the boom. All right. I just
Yep. The boom is
it
better.
It restricts my movements.
Oh, wait.
And like Crystal, I don't know what to do with my hands now.
Aw.
Aww.
Oh, crouton.
Oh,
So anyway,
Kristen.
So Jessica, we're gonna be giving you the ceremonial knife for Float 2022.
I mean, like, I have plenty.
I mean it. Well, no, this one will have the symbol of the phoenix burned into it.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I mean, Jessica could get Mary Lou to do it for you.
And it's going to
Totally
be
could.
impregnated with basilisk blood.
I love it. Give it to me.
Wow, there's a Hogwarts. Oh, let's talk about something real quick though.
Oh,
who's
Lord,
now,
squirrel.
obviously, Stephanie's out of this conversation because she doesn't have Netflix anymore.
I do. I got
He
it
has
back
the
so I could
back.
watch Selena.
Okay, so you're watching Selena on Netflix. Okay, but has anybody? Okay, so there's a couple new series that I watched this last week that kind of were trippy to me. One is called The Order. Has anybody watched The Order?
It's
kind of weird. It's like a magical werewolf practitioner.
I think that's in my queue. I don't think I've watched that one
It's
yet.
pretty good. I dig it because it has my favorite horror film actress in it, Catherine Isabel. She was in Ginger Snaps. Now she's obviously older.
I don't do
But she's
scary
like-
movies.
She's like the headmistress of this college or chancellor or whatever. So yeah, there's that. The Order was pretty good, and then I was kind of enjoying. I know this is gonna sound weird.
I know it.
The Winx saga,
no.
Fate. It was it's called the Winx. So I guess that's that cartoon, the Winx cartoon, but now they made it more live action, and it's about like these 4 or 5 girls who like can do different things with elements, and they're all fairies. It's a trip. But yeah, I watched those two. I have started watching, and I was bummed out that they canceled it. I've started rewatching Forever. Do you guys remember the show Forever? Oh, that one's good.
Nope.
It's on the CW. It's about a guy who never dies. Like he's been
Is it?
alive. He's been alive forever.
What is it called?
Like the name says. But now he's like
Hence
a
the
medical,
title.
now
Yeah.
he's a medical examiner in like
Oh,
New
that's a
York.
great show.
Yeah.
Oh, is that with
I love the actor.
the guy from Ellen? What's his name? Is it?
It's
Shoot,
got
hold
Judd
on.
Hirsch in it, which is the older guy. But then I don't know what the other guy, nice looking dude. I haven't seen him
No.
in other stuff,
I'm thinking of something else. I'm sorry.
but it's called Forever. So if you get a chance, you got the CW,
Such a
go
good
over to
show.
Speed and watch it. But the guy never dies. It's such a trip.
Have you seen Snowpiercer?
No.
So good.
My
So good.
husband is watching that now constantly.
It is so good. Like, you know how like there's some shows that it takes like a couple of episodes to really like get sucked in? Like I was sucked in the first episode. It was so good. And apparently like the lead guy in it was actually in Hamilton.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
has
Definitely.
the second season just came out like a week or two ago, and it has oh my god, who's the guy who always dies and all the oh my god, honey, who's the guy who's known for dying all the time? He was in Game of Thrones. Sean Bean.
Sean Bean.
John Bean.
Who's in the second season? It's so good.
I can tell you one show he didn't die in, Sean
What
Bean.
one?
He didn't die in National Treasure.
You're right. He did
not
not.
die in National Treasure.
But he's
He
like
did,
super
however,
notorious
die-
for dying in TV shows.
He did, however, die victoriously in Lord of the Rings. So I will say
Yes.
that.
Mm.
Yes,
My
he did
husband is
great
in the
then.
background saying that there was actually a movie where he got drawn and quartered.
Ew.
That sounds exciting.
But he's a great actor. And it's a really good show. You
I
should watch
want
it.
to one thing I do want to Melissa Vincent, is Paducah, Kentucky like ordering a bunch more balloons now? Because you're pretty full back there. What's going on?
Well, actually, yes, but these are actually a lot of them are demos for Valentine's Day.
Oh, for the Valentine's Day class you're teaching?
Yeah, which I'm trying. I've never sold I think maybe one Valentine's Day delivery in 20 years. But because I've always decorated for events and not focused on
Right.
deliveries, but this year we're gonna give it a go and see what happens.
Yeah, no, I agree,
But
because
yes.
we're doing the same thing.
But to answer your question, yes, actually, I had 2 events contact me that are substantial, and I'm like, praise the Lord, because it's pretty awesome.
Because you
plus-
gotta pay,
plus
you
I
gotta
thought
pay
it was-
back all that money you spent at Opryland.
I know. I had to. But somehow I took
Did
them
you
to the
guys raise the
Cheesecake
mini bar?
Factory. I took them to the Opryland Hotel.
Did you raid the minibar? Did you raid the minibar?
They didn't have a mini bar.
Okay, that's
This
not
is a
what
family
what
rented place.
BS. They should have a minibar. I don't care what anybody says. There should be a
Yeah,
minibar.
I totally raid the mini bar with my 15-year-old son there.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you know you can do it. It's there.
Gotta learn sometime.
Yeah, raid the minibar, kid.
You gotta teach him how to mix your drinks. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should get him. You should teach him how to like use a shaker and stuff. Like.
Oh my gosh. I mean, my reputation is already bad enough, so
Whatever.
It's pretty bad.
Your reputation's bad out in the world, but the for those of us who know you and love you so dearly, Melissa, your reputation's fine.
I don't know, Melissa.
And
I'm
that's
pretty
who
sure you and I
matters.
are in the same boat. Apparently, like my reputation apparently is really awful too.
Okay, but here's
did you
the
cut
thing,
him in?
Jessica. People are afraid of you, Jessica. People are afraid of you.
I want people to be afraid of me too.
I don't know. That's awful. I don't want people to be
I'm
afraid
not
of me.
afraid anymore. I feel like she's got my back.
Yeah, no, there are people out there who when we say Jessica will shank you, some people out there believe that would actually happen very quickly.
Well, it would
Like-
happen.
But of course, it doesn't help when Steve is the one who's like word vomiting that and announcing it to the whole world.
Well, we know you will cut a bitch. Okay, we
Steve
know
does
that.
not help things ever.
Really and truthfully, like I'm
sorry.
basically
Here I am stirring the pot.
Yes.
yeah. But really and truthfully, I'm basically like a chihuahua.
You really are.
Actually,
Yeah, chihuahuas are dangerous.
person. Yeah, that's true. I'm all bark and no bite though. Like I
No.
just come across scary, but I'm really not.
As somebody who worked in veterinary medicine, chihuahuas are, people asked me back in the day, what was I more scared of dealing with, a chihuahua or a pit bull? And I would tell them a chihuahua, because a chihuahua will sit there and be like all shaky and stuff. And then you reach in and you're like, oh, sweetie, let me help you. And then wham, just nail you, right? A pit bull will look at you like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna do it right now. Just come near me. Come near me. I dare you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. But a chihuahua's like, oh, no, don't hurt me. Oh, I love you. And then all of a sudden,
He's gotta go racial.
What?
he was,
Okay, then
he was
I mean,
Italian.
size-wise,
To make him
I
sound
feel like
cute.
I'm more appropriate to be a pit bull because of my size. So
No.
I'm a pit bull.
I'm gonna
Tony
speak to
Tony
the
went- Tony
That
went
chihuahua was Italian.
multicultural
It was not Spanish. So there you go, Teresa. It was an Italian chihuahua.
Oh, great. Now all the Gemar people are going to protest. Thanks a lot.
I know.
Just watch soccer.
On behalf of Funny Balloons, we're going to be pulling out as our sponsor for Float this day. Okay. What? Yes, it's. Oh, okay. Gabby's saying something slow, so I guess maybe the internet's slow.
Wow, this show has really gone a different direction.
This really went a different direction than I had originally expected it today. I thought I was just going to be fielding questions about how I was trying to, steal the idea of working wonders by putting wonder in my title. But man, we've gone off the rails, guys. It's been good. It's been good stuff. Time for the disclaimer. Screw that, Lisa. The disclaimer's already in the description. But here, just for Lisa.
The views expressed on Tuesdays with Tony do not necessarily reflect the views of Steve Jones.
Here's the thing.
Our panel of guests, or society as a whole.
So
If you do have any issues,
now that I'm playing this, now I have a question. Steve Jones said that Jessica would cut a bitch. So does that mean that the view really doesn't reflect the fact that Jessica would actually cut a bitch? And also, Steve also said that he was going to get a coloring pages for.
We didn't even talk about
Coloring
that.
Does that
Oh,
mean
God.
that? Does that mean that?
Still mad about
does
that.
Really reflect that? I mean,
you can be all mad about that you want to be.
so there you go.
But I want to call
time for your long ass emails.
No. Once again, I'm sorry if a picture in 3 sentences is too long for you and your attention span.
I just see an email from Steve Jones and automatically just block it out now. Right?
Wait,
Just a reflex.
And then Melissa calls me going, why don't I ever get any information?
I don't call you at all.
Here's the
To
question.
ask those things. Thank you
Here's
very
the
much.
question.
We'll clear that up.
Steve
I just
Jones.
show up and do my job.
Was Melissa the one who asked what the dates of Float were? Because if that's the case,
No.
we're gonna have discussion. Okay, good.
No, Melissa knows because Anagram told her.
Anagram told her when to be.
She pays attention to
No, I don't think so.
Anna goes, Melissa, we need you to be in Chicago in January. Hi, Melissa. This is Molly. Yeah. So you're expected to be in Chicago in January. I have to call. I'll have to call Steve and ask what the dates actually are.
Steven?
Oh no, that's all. What? He's there. Here's the thing. I want to be honest. I'm gonna be straight up. In the balloon, and I don't want anybody to get offended by what I'm about ready to say.
Oh, Jesus.
But for people that I have known for a long time in the balloon world, Melissa and Steve are by far some of the most fun times that I have ever seen two people discuss or talk or just have like issue, non-issue. I don't know. But yeah, it's like it's been a long time. So I just feel like, yeah, I mean, I don't know everybody else as long as I have known, obviously Steve and Melissa. But yeah, I gotta tell you, it's funny to listen to Melissa scream out, Steven! Steven!
Love-hate relationship. We got this banter.
I will say that whenever I hear that shrill squeal, it absolutely sends a smile to my heart.
A Steven shrill?
because I have
a similar interaction with Steve.
I just keep staring.
I'm not going to say it. I was about to.
Yeah, that's how it is. And for those of you who are noobs or not been in it as long, you'll also have some moments in life with Stephen Jones. You'll have a memory in your heart. There it goes. A memory in your heart.
I mean, I do distinctly remember cussing Steve out when he was walking through while we were competing at one point.
Yes. Okay. So here's the thing: you can't aggressively attack the production, the head of the production, while he's walking through the hallway. Jessica Zillman.
He was being a jerk, so I
ask you what. Okay.
Yeah.
The best part was everybody looked and was like, and Steve just laughed and walked off.
Steve laughed at you and walked off.
It.
Exactly. There it is.
Loved it.
And here he goes. He's turning away, looking
See?
away.
It's my food.
Your food?
I just finished my food. But yeah, seriously. Like I feel like I have like a semi-antagonistic relationship with Steve too.
Well, you have to understand that my very first ever anything with Jessica Zillman was that someone told me she called me an asshole.
He is an asshole.
And so at that point, I'm like, oh, I don't even know this person. I'm a good
judge of character. What can I say?
My favorite. So at Float, and that was the year at Float that I got to confront not one but two people that talk shit about me publicly.
Really?
And when Jessica came to the Reg desk or something, she asked for something at some point, and I said, "Really? Should I just be an asshole?"
And you did not. I was registering. And you were like, I hear that you called me an asshole, and I was like,
and the look on your face.
Was that registration?
It was during registration.
Was frozen like.
I was flabbergasted that you said that to me, but then I immediately was like, well, yeah, I call everybody an asshole. I'm an asshole. You're an asshole. Everybody's an asshole. Matt's an asshole. I met Matt within the first 5 minutes and called him an asshole.
That feels like it's a little bit less glazing.
See, now here's the thing. I met Jessica and she didn't call me an asshole. So does that mean I just don't rate?
Well, you also didn't confront me that apparently I called you an asshole.
Yeah, because you didn't confront her about calling him an asshole.
Okay, well,
but here's the thing. I'd say it to your face what I'd say behind your back. So
and that's very true.
That's integrity.
Amen.
Yes, it's integral. It's integral that you'll call me an asshole. There you go.
I mean, my husband is an asshole. I call him an asshole all the time, but he's my asshole.
Jeez, this has gone off the rails.
Oh my goodness.
You should make shirts, Jessica.
Yeah.
Everybody's an asshole.
Oh, everybody is an asshole. Everybody's an asshole in their own way.
We need to have shirts made up. I'm just
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you want to join us, everybody's an asshole. So join us off the record where Jessica will drop more truth bombs and nobody knows what's going to happen.
You know you missed me for that first hour.
And we'll see you soon.